I'd like you to visualize a word for me. The word autonomy, which is a noun, and the definition of which is self-directing freedom, and especially moral independence. Now, another word crosses the mind. Autonomous, an adjective, which has a definition of existing or capable of existing independently.
Program errors, short circuits in the electronic brain. The very things that give us Reploids our advanced processing power could also be our greatest weakness.
For countless years, this word sparked and forged human history in many ways. Now, said ideal could spell disaster for the very planet it emerged from. 6 Mavericks have been eliminated, but 2 still remain at large, and our penultimate target is Sigma, the leader of this rebellion. Only one can stand in the way of nuclear war, and they bear the sobriquet, that being the nickname of the Reploid Ravager. Grencye, it's your time to shine. Save them all from total annihilation, and vouchsafe the human race from its end in the dreary yet still hopeful world of Mega Man X.
Almost forgot to unmute myself. Welcome back, everybody. It's Monday night, 7 p.m. EST, meaning it's another episode of Mega Mondays. And yes, once again, the voiceover was done by Cyberblaster. Thank you very much. Video editing and everything else was done by me. Hope it was at least a little entertaining and got you guys in the mood for what we're about to get into today. As always, I'm your host, Grencye, the king that can never truly die. And if you're new here, don't be shy, say hi. Look, I got catchphrases, guys. Anyway, X gonna give it to you. Dang right. Supernova, welcome back. If you are new here, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you give me a follow, you guys get a couple of free emotes. I've been meaning to get a little bit more emotes for you guys, but if you know, having a full-time job and streaming, it's a lot of time, dude. If I could just do streaming by itself, you guys would get so much more love for this kind of stuff. But in any case, I do this mostly for fun. But if you guys would like to help, you can guys give me a heart tank. Whatever you guys like. Anyway, we'll get more into that at the end of the show. Right now, we're going to handle what we're about to get into. So last week, we took down 6 Robot Masters. We've done the classic series for so long. These are no longer Robot Masters. These are something much more advanced. These are Reploids. Replicated off of X's design. His most advanced design, by I'll have you say, excuse me, I had some gas. As explained by Cyberblaster, aka Intro Man, autonomy is the name of the game, and these robots are no longer robot masters per se, but Reploids are the moniker given to them for having autonomous thought and the ability to live, breathe, think, exist on their own and make their own decisions, leading to some poor decisions by some of these robots. I can't help calling them robots. They're robots. Leading to some poor decisions that these robots make, such as Vile getting himself put in jail when he's supposed to be an officer of the law himself. Yet now they are Mavericks. Correct. Gone rogue, Reploids are known as Mavericks. I don't know what I'm doing with that toy. Reploids are known as Mavericks, which is a cool moniker. In Japanese, they are known as Irregulars. But I think Maverick sounds a lot cooler, so I don't mind the change in localization. In any case, I'm here. What's up, Tempo? Welcome to the show. We got a lot of recurring people here, returning fans. Thank you guys for coming, as always. So we took down 6 Mavericks last time. There you go. And this time we've got 2. We've got Spark Mandrill and Armored Armadillo. We're gonna learn about them. We got the Maverick Hunter's field guide this time, not the Robot Master field guide. I like Maverick better, however. Reploid is done because the Japanese language can't do that. So the Japanese language works off of syllables, and so it would be repureroido. So it's a little difficult because they're the way the language works. They can't do that Lloyd, Reploid, that P to the L. They gotta hit the poo. So that's the reason, but it really means replicated android. So Reploid is actually the proper localization, whereas Maverick was just somebody thought that was cooler. Hey, they were right. I still stand by calling Mega Man X the Reploid Ravager. It's a good name, but I don't think X really likes to be a Reploid Ravager. X is more of a pacifist, as we all know. He's not averse to destroying and using force if necessary, but he'd prefer not to have to. Returning fans, I'm here to heckle. Good, heckle me up. Extreme Tulip. Nope. That is not real. I'm gonna handle that right quick. If I could figure out how. Oh, right, gotta click their name. This is how often I do, this, what do you call it? This moderation thing. Alright, next. Okay, they've been reported. I don't know. They want me to say something. I'm not saying anything. Just spam. Goodbye. Block this user. How do I ban this user? Whoopsies. I did something that I didn't mean to do. Well, I'll handle that later. Maverick Squish It. Correct. That's literally what that is. I don't think, is there a way to, like... Existential Crisis. Very nice! We got a nice one with his own emote. Good on you. I wonder where you got that one from. It's cute. Ogran making it big. He not spam bots and everything. Right? Right? I made it, guys. I got spam bots. Alright, anyway, I'll figure that out later. I'm sure I can make sure that they are, like, banned from the channel, but I forgot how to do that because I've done it, like, twice before. That's it. Who cares? I don't really get that kind of stuff because the Mavericks don't know about me yet. So, equipped with the Maverick Hunter's Field Guide, we're going to learn about the remaining Mavericks that we are dealing with. And one thing I did want to note, last time we did talk about not wanting to give spoilers and that I gave out the fact that Zero was a Maverick before he was a Hunter. That is a bit of a spoiler. If you were just a regular gamer playing Mega Man X1 for the first time, you wouldn't know that until X4. But the reason why I decided I wanted to share that was not only because I didn't think that that was too... I thought it made things interesting. Your Maverick Fallout Shelter. The other reason I wanted to bring it up, and I forgot to talk about it, was it shows that being Maverick isn't always, that's it, you're Maverick. That shows the chance for rehabilitation. So all of these Mavericks, the Maverick Hunters go out, they hunt the Mavericks. They don't always dispose of them. Sometimes they arrest them like they did to Vile in hopes that they could rehabilitate them. So they are very much like humans where they can learn and think and change for their own. And the advancement of technology has brought us to this point now where we have someone like Sigma who wants to eradicate mankind. He decided this. He decided that mankind's holding Reploids back. I'm going to take them out and give us our own little world now, which is pretty impressive, especially when you learn that there are, like, these Reploids get jobs like humans, any other regular old job. And some of them become like scientists. They become research scientists. And some of them are even researching Reploids themselves and making their own Reploids, which is, they don't need us. They don't need us. They don't need humans. Sometimes a Maverick is just glitched. And those, unfortunately, are not always salvageable. Shall we talk about the flames? You'll know what I mean when we get there. Burn to the ground, maybe. Free to ignore Nas. Zero is eternal Maverick. Evil, conniving, he's good. I mean, there's little more to Sigma than we know. Making their own Reploids. Hi, Gate. Reploids. I know what he meant. He meant Reploids. Maybe a better name for X would be the Reploid Rectifier. That's pretty good. Since a rectifier is an electrical device that converts alternating current, which practically reverse direction the direct current, which flows... Yes, that's true. But also the word rectify on its own means to correct. So that's a little bit layered. I think I like that one the most. The Robot Master. Oh, he is a Robot Master. We get this, all right? He's a new age Robot Master. But nobody in this time knows that. They call him... Yeah, everybody thinks he's a Reploid. All right? Anyway, that being said, we're done. I don't think there's any foreplay to get into it. We're just going to get back into the fight. The LNX. I don't actually know what his robot model would be. Probably is the LNX. That would make the most sense. The first robot Jesus of the series, pretty much. Anyway, I don't know what else to say other than let's get back into the fight and stop this Reploid rebellion. All right, guys, let's get into it. First, I'm gonna have to cut the music. If I could figure out where the heck my sound mixer is. There we go. All right. My screens are all over the place right now. All right, cool. Would that make Zero Lucifer? Not quite. Well, there's a lot to say about Zero, but we will get there when we get there. Let's get back into the fight. Yes, he is Lucifer. Don't listen to Colonel. Colonel hates Zero. I don't know why he hates Zero. He's just a major hater of Zero. I don't understand. It turns into the second coming of Jesus. He kind of does. Oh, again, we'll get there. The second coming of Wily. Both of those statements are true, but you guys are giving a little bit of spoilers now. Who created Wily's favorite little? Well, it's not really a spoiler because we saw the designs in Power Fighters. So those of us who've been watching the show already know. Oh no! How do I do this? I know I saved. Uh-oh. I know I saved. You guys saw me save. Whoops. It was gonna be funny if I have to do the whole game all over again, but I'd go through it a lot faster this time since there's not a lot of exposition to go through. Password? Is that what I do? Do I go to password? Is that how I load my game? Why? Yes. There you go. I was worried for a half a second. All right, so we got our last two Mavericks, and we're gonna reference the Maverick Hunter's Field Guide when we get to the boss doors this time. We started it that way, we're gonna keep rolling with that way because there's so much to learn. So, Clamsian, Cyber Blaster, Tempo, and any one of you navigators, operators, or spotters? What do they call them, Legends? I forget. You guys can let me know which one of these Robot Masters I should hit next. I think it's supposed to be Spark Mandrill. Spotter, thank you, Tempo. Mandrill! We got 3 votes for Mandrill, including my own, so sounds like we're going to go for Spark Mandrill. He's 10 feet tall. I thought that... How tall is Eagle? He's 8.2. 10. He's the biggest one in the fight. I opt for Spark Mandrill to be our next target. Nice. And he weighs 646 pounds. I believe that Flame Mammoth was heavier than he is. Attacks with Electric Spark and a Dash Punch. Alright, let's get into it. Well, Clamsian, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I'm fighting all of them with the X-Buster only. So, we're dealing with that problem. Alright, so see, right away we can see the debris from the Does anybody Roger Murmur? I'm gonna look this up real quick, give me a second. Death Rogamer, that's what it was. I don't know what a Rogamer is. We see the debris from Storm Eagle's airplane, or battleship, whatever it's called, right here. You can tell that it crash landed into this power facility and it's destroyed the power system. Subsequent playthrough, you might want to come here before that to see this place fully alive. Now, we've got a couple of benefits and a couple of detriments from that. Detriment number 1 is already making itself known. It's making it dark. We're not going to be able to see in some areas. Ow. And that's going to be an inhibitor. But some of the benefits is that now there's no sparks on the ground trying to destroy us. And one of the bosses, one of the mini-bosses... Come on, dude. It's supposed to go down. What is happening? There we go. Awesome music alert. Spark Mandrill music has been regarded as the best music in Mega Man X, expect a high amount of vibe in this stage. Cyber, the cultured one, but isn't Eagle regarded as the best music? I personally think that electromagnetic power is the better of the two. By a country mile. Especially once they get the remix. Ugh. Anyway, what was I saying? So we'll also see some of the enemies are now weaker because they're not getting the power that they need, including one specific robot mini-boss. Are they? He's probably considered a mechanaloid, which we haven't talked about mechanaloids yet. What? I never go back. I don't know why I went back that time. It goes to Sting and Ending. You know what? Clamsian's got some good... Listen, the X series is just chock full of amazing... Get out. Soundtracks. Speaking of which, see, he can't fire any electric sparks because there's no electricity to drain from. Now, we're allowed to use weapons... The challenge is only against the boss, so we're allowed to use weapons here. Get off. Good job, Gren. You shot in the wrong direction. You made your ancestors proud. Good night. Mechanaloids are essentially mindless and are made for specific tasks. Reploids can self-determine and change. Okay, so mechanaloids. There you go. I love how the stages in the first one changed. I do too! And they never did it the right way ever again! They tried to do it again in X6, and they did it in a horrible, horrible way. I don't this should, like, stages being affected by the previous stage, boss being defeated, should have been a staple of the X series. I don't know why they never did it again. It's one of the things that makes X1 amazing. Damn, I'm good at this game. It's implied that they were in society before the Reploid was invented. X3 as well, but the stages changed minutely and sometimes to the player's detriment. I don't remember them ever changing in X3. Come on, I can do this. Maybe if I let go of the dang charge shot. Wait, why am I doing this the hard way? Because I want to prove that I can! So the easy way to do that is use the boomerang coanger. Boomerang cutter. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, boomerang cutter. I was right. Man, if I had the equipment, I would love to host Mega Monday for X4. Listen. I'm gonna say it. X4 is not as good as everybody remembers it being. Ow! That's what I get! Can't talk crap about the sacred. Ah! There's a lot that they improved on in subsequent games, and especially the music in X4. Grant, thank you, I love you. Finally, someone said it. And especially the music in X4, it is not hot, dude. It is bad, almost. Some of them are good. There's some good songs in there, but they're not all great. Anyway, Spark Mandrill time. He's number 2 on my list. There he goes, up on screen for you wonderful people. Irregardless, X4 is my favorite. That's okay, you're allowed to have it as your favorite. Believe it or not, X8 is my favorite, and X6 is probably my second favorite. And they are hated. X8, I don't really understand why, but X6, I completely agree. It is an unpolished game, but I enjoy the difficulty, and I like the grit of it. But anyway, we're not talking about that. X4 is good, but not the untouchable masterpiece people act like it is. Agreed. Okay, I will defend the X4 soundtrack to my grave. It's very different vibe. It is a very different vibe. But it's not the one I want! Alright, Spark Mandrill. If I could spell LMNOP. There he goes. Spark Mandrill. Aliases, Spark Mandriller. Lightning King of the Bullet Fists. I love these titles. They're so hardcore. Lightning King of the Bullet Fists. Wah! Affiliation, Mavericks, Sigma. Formerly of the Maverick Hunters. Weapon, Electric Spark. Known weaknesses, ice-based attacks, such as Shotgun Ice. X6 is so fun when you break it down. It really is. It really is. Zero just rips X6 in two. Yeah? Yeah, he does. Okay. Once a member of the Maverick Hunters' 17th unit, Spark Mandrill was not the smartest of the Elite Squad comrades, which is likely why he obediently lent his considerable strength to Sigma's rebellion with few reservations. Sigma assigned him to the takeover of an electromagnetic power plant, bringing Able City to its knees, while at the same time providing power for Sigma's forces. However, rather than handle the dirty work himself, he left that to his underlings while wreaking havoc and feasting on power straight from the generators as he pleased. When confronted by X, he showed a penchant for attacking from above, swinging across the cables lining the ceiling until he could drop in on its prey. His strength permitted him a potent punch, which he would use either while standing still or as a dash punch. His strength permitted him Oh, I already read that. He could also convert his fist into a drill arm for... What? For increased damage capability. I've never seen that. His primary weapon was the electric spark, wherein he built up energy in one arm and discharged it by sending a pair of electrical balls across the ground in opposite directions. When X defeated Spark Mandrill, he acquired the electric spark for himself, which he used to fire balls of electric energy dispersed in opposing directions upon contact with a target or hard surface. If the attack was charged, X could then launch a pair of electrical barriers both in front and behind him, or generate an electric pulse which spread out in all directions. Maverick Hunter X stuff? Maybe, I don't remember that. Alright, let's take him off the screen and take him off the scene. Let's go, Spark Mandrill. I love that. He lights up. Oh, dodged. I deserve that. Thought I could get an easy shot. Ugh, I deserve that. Whoop. Okay, he's handling me. Maybe I'm a little... I gotta warm up. That's what it is. There we go. Now you got it, Gren. Oh, I didn't expect that to knock me off the wall. Okay, that's cool. Gotcha, punk. Not this time, I learned. I'm just too strong with the armor. Too strong! These fools, they cannot defeat me. Oh, you think I'm not gonna go for the Hadouken? We gotta talk about that too. You get Electric Spark. The sound effects for this weapon alone are super satisfying. Boom, bam, bam, boom. Okay, so now we've got Armored Armadillo. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-ba-ba-ram. Another banger! Let's rock! We're gonna have to come back for the Hadouken. Ah! You survived! Oh crap, I forgot. The better weapon is the flame. Well, that's my fault for forgetting. Oh well. Next time. It's not like I need that stuff anyway. Well, I'm gonna need that stuff, aren't I? You think I forgot, Clams? I was trying to take the boy out first. How dare you? I know where everything is, my friend. Makes me wish I had Rush Coil right now. Sadness. Ooh. Open up. Need that. Bounce. Ugh. I scathed him instead of hitting him. I love that. If you like graze the wheel Granite is prioritizing the mission first. If you graze the wheel mechanoid, he'll just fall over and still hit you. So you have to get like a direct. I love that they so many things, attention to detail. Also, I don't know if you guys know, but there's actual momentum involved in his shots. So while I was riding the cart before, if I had the shot charged up just a little bit more, that ostrich would have died from one charged shot when he normally doesn't, because the momentum behind the shot actually increases the damage output. All the things that they cared about putting in this game. It's amazing. Thanks for the 1-up. I need those. Okay. How do we do this? I tried to air dash. Could you stop being alive, please, sir? Thank you. I mean, I guess I could have tried to make it by being fast, but why would I do that? Oh, wait. You know what's really fun? Wrong thing. Boom! Let's get a ride. I don't know. It's just fun, okay? Let me have fun. Oh, speaking of which, we got a new weapon, so we might as well check the... Actually, you know what? Did we check this out with a charge shot? I don't remember. It throws fishies. Homing fishies. This is probably the bomb diggity. I'll work with that later. That's amazing. And I don't think I've ever used the charge shot for this, so I'm just going to do it now. Boom. It's cool. Good. Ugh. Well, that thing got away. Let's try that again. My greed got the better of me. That's why dashing increases your damage. Fun fact, your jumps carry momentum if you jump while running downhill. Try it. Did not know about the downhill thing. I knew about the other stuff, but not the downhill thing. Silly birds! We'll come back to this. What a banger, dude. Alright, Armadillo, what number are you on my board? There we go. Armored Armadillo! Luckily, he starts with an A, so he should be at the front of the book. There we are. Armored Armadillo. Aliases Armor Armarge. I'm assuming these are the Japanese names. Or is it Armage? But if it's Japanese, Armarge. I don't know. Steel, also known as Steel Armored Warrior. Yeah, regular jumps go a little further and higher. Height of Beast used it in his Mega Man X 1 through 3 runs. Abused TF. Okay, that didn't look like a TF out of it. Use it to play the game dashless. Interesting. Okay, so this fight can be very rough. Yes, it can, and I remember. But, well, we're gonna handle it. Anyway. Excuse me. Affiliations. Mavericks Sigma. Formerly of the Maverick Hunters. Weapon, Rolling Shield. Known weaknesses. Electricity-based attacks, such as Electric Spark, Tri-Thunder, Peace Out Roller, and Stubborn Crawler. How many of... When do you get to... What are those? Whatever. Once the stoic leader of the Maverick Hunters' 8th Armored Unit, Armored Armadillo's willingness to follow orders almost makes him the consummate soldier. Yeah, that's right. I think his deal was that, oh, my boss went bad, so I guess I gotta go bad. That's it. Super, super loyal. However, he is loyal to a fault, meaning that when Sigma left the Hunters and began his rebellion against humankind, Armored Armadillo had no qualms with departing the organization as well and continuing to follow his superior officer's orders to the very end. For his part in the rebellion, Sigma ordered Armored Armadillo to capture and guard the ruins of an energy mine known as the Gallery, giving his army a source of raw materials to be used for weapons manufacturing. Per his orders, Armored Armadillo engaged X when the latter arrived to reclaim the mine, and was ultimately defeated in the line of duty. Armored Armadillo was well suited to underground fighting, and was capable of burrowing through the earth and when he rolled into a nigh invincible spinning ball. I can read, I promise. When not in ball form, his plating could deflect smaller shots and absorb large blasts from the X-Buster, which he returned in kind by dispersing the energy in 8 directions. Topping things off was a Topping this off was a concealed blaster mounted on his forehead, which is great, because he could, like, guard and just shoot from his forehead. Super, super well designed. When X defeated Armadillo, he acquired the Rolling Shield, which is the best weapon in the game. For a lot of different reasons. A rolling ball of blue energy, which could bounce off walls. When charged, X could surround himself with a spherical force field, which offered limited protection. I say Hadouken for lore purposes, but no use of it. Yeah. I don't tend to use it. Also, it's... You know what? Believe it or not, using it is not as easy as you would think. What number is Armored Armadillo on my keyboard again? There he goes. The other electric weapons he's weak to can be used against him in Collections Challenger. Oh! Wow, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Tempo. Alright. Buster only fight. Let's go! I love his design. Such a good design. Ugh, it got me. Dude, I don't remember him doing that for so long. Jerk. Oh, he really does send it back. Alright, jerk. Fine. Be that way. My dash, for some reason, didn't go off. That's fine. Alright, I know how to deal with this. My timing is all off. There we go, punk. I got you now. I think I hit him with... Oh my god, I'm doing minimal damage. I'm hitting him with the lemon. I need to stop doing that. Ugh. There we go. It's a rough fight. This is a battle of attrition. Hey, you almost landed on me, buddy. God, you were violent. Almost got me. Trying to get the full charge, but it's not gonna happen. Gotcha. Ugh, how did you fall into me, you jerk? Keep doing that. Ooh, you got a full charge. Ah. You're going down, Armadillo! Why did I jump? Why did I jump? Gren, you are gonna die if you're not more careful. I got touched on my toe! On my toe! Whoa, what happened, camera? Okay, so at the beginning of that fight, I took a lot of unnecessary damage because I was learning his the way to handle him. But I think I'll be alright this time. Let's get him down. There's a lot of talking that Armadillo kind of throwing it back. You have to be ready to use Hadouken if you want to hit your shot. Exactly. And Armor can't... Oh, he can deflect it? I had no idea. In the face. Jerk. Why did I let that happen? Oof. Alright, fight me, Megas. Ah. It's not like I memorized everything. Ha, you jerk! If you time it right, you can shoot him right when he fires a shot. Jerk. In the face. Come on. I hate when he does that. I made him flinch. That was an accident. You're going down, Armadillo. I took a hit at the end, though. And Isaiah's random sword, super risky. He could just hop it and punish you. Okay, so now we're gonna speed run the cleanup. All right. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans. X says nothing. X says nothing. Bam! That song, Ram. Haha, I was able to select the screen. Alright, let's see. First things first, let's go back to the way we had our adventure and clean up. And you know what? I'm not mad about this because I absolutely adore the soundtrack. Zero put an end to this war, but not really. I need him to keep me entertained. Listen, man. I can't read. Back then, the norm was the hero is the player's self-insert. I mean, yeah, but X said one thing at the beginning. Did you bring your broom and dustpan? I am the broom and dustpan. Gren, you better not die in a single time in X4 in either playthrough because I know you're gonna do both characters. You're dang right I'm doing both characters. I cannot guarantee that because the boss rush with Zero is violent. I always have a little bit of trouble with that. Ah! I tried to air dash. Keep forgetting I don't have air dashes. Well, I just completely whipped that guy. Spoiler, don't know. I'll talk about it better when we get there. What was that, Grant? I don't speak weak. Alright, buddy. Because you can't say cheese with weaknesses for a good chunk of them. Oh, because you can't cheese. I don't know why I read the word say. Wait a minute. I need that thing. Gotta Yoshi this thing. There we go. And we're done with this place. I could just exit. I don't think there's anything off here. Let's get out of here. I have 2 sub-tanks that need some work. As he should be. Alright, after Chill Penguin, we were supposed to take down the Mandriller, but I think we got everything there. After Mandrill is Armored Armadillo. We can't get the last of his items yet. After Armadillo is this boy. I'm pretty sure we got everything. Then, we gotta go back to Quanger. This is one of my favorite songs, too. I don't know what to tell you guys. I love this. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, you know what? Now is the time. Let's go. God, I love this song. I need to listen to that. Mandriller is the threatening name ever, both powerful and progressive. This one approves. The Limitless X soundtrack makes this incredible. Oh. God, it's such a good song. Bam. I love this shield. How long does this shield last? I think it lasts like an exceedingly long time. I'm just a barrel of destruction. Okay, now I have to force it to shut down. I think I could get it with this. Yep. So the way I used to do it as a kid was I used to do this, because, you know, I used to fight the bosses as, like... Get away, you're in the way. I used to fight the bosses in the order that their weaknesses, and I was like, ah, that's how I'd get it. Alright, we're done here. Let's get out of here. Alright. So, that was him. We got everything there. And we got everything there. And we got everything here. I think we got everything. I don't remember missing anybody's heart tanks. I got all the sub tanks. I have all the armor. Yeah. Alright, does anybody remember the little gimmick about this? I remember it being like you have to have like 9 lives and full E-tanks and full health. But I feel like that's wrong. Also, this is the best farming ground in the world. Thank you. Best farming ground in the world. Is it a no-hit? I don't know if that was a Maverick Hunter thing or if it's this one. Oh. I learned something. Nice. How many more lives do I need? I thought it was mostly full. Or does it keep... No, it stops making the sound when you're done, when you're at 9. Ah, he's not dropping anymore. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm at full. Alright, I need to fill up one more E-tank. Let's go. E-tank, sub-tank. Lousy jerks. You need 4 lives, every heart upgrades, every sub-tank, and every weapon. Let's rock! And then you must complete that jump. Well, you saw me complete that jump. I had no problem with that. Let's get through it then. Ugh. So, does it matter if I got hit then? I'm gonna, I don't know. No! It doesn't matter if you get hit, because I remember killing myself, die 4 times, and the 5th upgrade will be there. Exactly. I remember killing myself to get it, so it doesn't matter if I get hit or not. I think that's Maverick Hunter X. Coward. Ah. Give me health. Give me health. You took it, give it back. All right, fine, whatever. Ah. I need full health, but it doesn't matter if I get hit. Ah. Don't listen to Colonel, he's insane. Yes, did that with rapid fire finger pressing. Let's go, here's the spot. Missed the bird, but that's okay. Yep, not there yet. How many lemons does it take to destroy an excavator? I did not count, but we're gonna count again. Not counting the fully... I dashed into that! The double tap. I wish you could disable that in this game. You guys need to give me health, please. Alright, you guys are jerks. Please? Thank you. Not yet. I'm running out of E-tank. There's a fair amount left, actually. I don't know why I keep doing it, it's just fun. Alright. 4 lost lives, right? I don't know how many lives I had lost. I thought you guys were keeping track. Ah, come! You can't be serious. I hope that didn't ruin anything. Ugh. I think getting hit might have messed things up, but we'll see. Ah! I give you a special present. Now, enter the capsule, please. I love that he has a little gi on and everything. Hadouken! such a terrible little voice chat line. Hadouken! So yeah, as was mentioned in the chat earlier, in order to do the Hadouken, you need to have full health, you need to be grounded, and you need to do the quarter circle forward punch from Street Fighter. It's a nice little cameo from the Street Fighter series because it is a Capcom IP, but they canonized the heck out of it. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that they made a mention of it in the armors for Mega Man in the Maverick Hunter Field Guide. Let me see if it's here real quick. Man, he has so many armors. Yeah, Edge was able to further enhance his arm parts with the ability to generate a devastating Hadouken. Pretty sure I read it last time, I just wasn't sure. Interesting. So apparently that also one-shots any boss you hit with it. Very fun. So as we take down the bosses, we are going to be using their weakness this time so you can see the effects it has on them. Let's prove it. You know what, one of the childhood challenges I gave myself as a kid was to take out all the bosses after this. So every boss after this point had to be taken out with a Hadouken. So that included the boss spider, which was it was the hardest thing in the world. It was the hardest thing in the world. This song. Let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. Let me tell you how dumb of a kid I am. I didn't understand how to read the word busy. I read that as bussy, and I had no idea what that meant. I was so confused as a little kid. Sigma stages were hated by me. Didn't finish the first time. Wait, it's too soon for this. My bad. Listen, guys, be nice to Little Gran. I thought it was Lunch Octopus. Do you guys remember that? Lunch Octopus? This is such a tricky spot when you're a kid. You know, these little platform things, so much easier in the X series because you have that dash jump thing. So much nicer. You remember how those things were not fun in Mega Man Classic? Alright, these guys are gonna break my shield. Yeah, exactly. Alright, I remember that being more useful. Hey! What am I doing? Ah! You know what? I don't... Jerks! Fine, I'm getting beat up because I'm trying to find my right... You can't just go straight... Oh, you can. Hold up. I thought that was a later in the game's lifespan. If you press L and R at the same time, it takes the weapon off. You can go straight to the... I didn't know that! I thought that was later on. What am I doing, Grit? I'm learning things, apparently. Alright, back to normal. Alright, I'm sorry about that. This platform section gate kept me for weeks. All you need to do is use... I got my life up. There you go. All you needed to do was use the rolling shield. Charge it up. It's our boy Vile! Stay back, X. I'll take him on. I love it. You get to see Vile do a dash. He does a dash just like all the other hunters. So cool. No, I didn't know that. I learned that in later games. The sound effects are memorized by me for the rest of my life. My son This is your son, or your role model, or my drunken son. X, do what I tell you, or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. I mean, ow, yes. Ah! So I used to keep him away with, like, by doing this, and I was like, I can eventually break the armor, right? No, you can't. It's just like the beginning of the game all over again. Did we ever get any stronger? He's got his trophy over there and his other trophy over there, and he's good. Maybe, but I'm not through yet. Point blank. What a worthless gesture! I can't be defeated so easily. I don't understand why his text font changed color when he's outside of his armor. I never got that. As a kid, I thought the dash meant the Reploid was super powerful because it always seemed to be reserved to top bots like Zero and Vile. So, X, it's just you and me now. I can't be the only one that knows that Zero did the exact same thing Proto Man did. Oh, X is pissed. What the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated! I could Hadouken him and get him done in one shot, but where's the fun in that? Ah! Well, now I can't Hadouken him. And now he's... I love it. The knee compartment. I believe he's weak to the electric spark. I tried to slide. I pressed down and jump like a fool. I could have Hadoukened him, but I wanted him to get, like, some action, bro. How anticlimactic would it have been if I just one-shot him? You know what I mean? X, I've taken too much damage. Auto repair systems can't handle it. My power's fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. So, at this point, if I had not gotten the busters, the buster upgrade from the light capsule, Zero would have given you his buster. And it would have had the same effect, but I believe his hands end up being red. I don't remember that, or not. In the original, it doesn't have a difference in terms of power. In the remake, it does. Charge shot from afar would have defeated him, and he did say maybe, but did say go and destroy Sigma. Oh, that's Colonel talking nonsense. Anyway, and what I wanted to make, the point I wanted to make was that this was really smart on the developer's side, because it made sure you had the full charge shot for the final boss, because it's absolutely necessary if you wanted to do damage and you were out of the ammunition for the corresponding weapon. So very, very good. Very good. And it was smart because they gave it to you at the end of the game, not like earlier. So now it's like, yeah, you need to be at full power, bro. Another thing that I wanted to point out is that that fight made you feel helpless. It made you feel like you never got any stronger than the very first stage in the game, until it was proven different. I love that. Ah, crap. Whoops, wasn't fully charged. Ah. I need health. Can you guys stop being stingy? Thank you. Who's our first? Oh, right. The Kowanger. So, I like the way that they did this. And again, it's just like Mega Man Classic, I believe. In Classic 1, the bosses you fought as you went through the Wily stages. And I think this is a lot more dynamic than the boss rush. The boss rush is kind of cool because it tests your mettle. Because it's really daunting to have to deal with all the bosses back to back. But they give you a health container every time. I love how trivialized it becomes. A lot of people complain that the X series isn't good because the special weapons make the bosses trivial. Here's a idea: don't use the special weapons. That's the point. You figured out the rock, paper, scissors of the bosses, you get rewarded. But anyway, I do love that it does that. And of course, you don't have to do it if you think it's too easy, as I have demonstrated. The bosses are still defeatable with the base X gun. Why am I letting this happen? Why? Right in the face. Stop being jerks. But fighting the bosses through the boss stages as they come kind of makes it a lot more interesting to me because it's like they are defending the base. Like they're truly defending the base. All right, you guys are really defending this door. All right. I believe this guy's weak to the shotgun ice. I don't believe these bosses are in the Maverick Hunter Field Guide, but let's just check. Nope. But this guy's name is Boss Spider, because he's the boss spider. And his gimmick is pretty easy. Oh my god, he's so much worse than I remember. Holy crap. You have, like, no time to get that shot off. Yeah, we have to use the weakness. Screw that. Oh, I didn't realize they move at different speeds. Long game, Spider. X-Dive, you're too used to X-Dive. I am too used to X-Dive. He is so much less aggravating an X-Dive. He gets faster as he gets weaker. Almost got me. I've never seen that. And if I have, I don't remember seeing it. Ah, he got me. I hope you know he's getting faster. Yep. Ah! I've never seen the trick spider. I've never seen that before. Jerk! And if I did see it before, I think I don't remember it. I've never seen the trick spider. That was dope. So many years since this game came out. So many times I played this game, and that was a new experience. Wow. Ta-ram. Whoa. Oh, this stage. This stage is a nightmare. Okay, I've got it. Let's go. Who's this? Chill Penguin. Let's turn up the heat. Oh, crap! That's what I get for being a jerk. He ate the Hadouken. Oh, no. Okay, Chill Penguin's proven to be a little bit more difficult than I expected to. Alright, buddy. Let's turn up the heat just a little bit more for you then. Nice knowing you, buddy. Man. I was like, I did the effect. You guys get to see what happened when you use his weakness. Let me do a Hadouken. Pah! Oh, crap! He would have gotten inside this right armor if I let him. So, you could shoot them out of the armor too, which is great. If you're already in the armor, they're always going to be in the armor when you find them on screen, but if you're out of the armor, they start out of the armor. My hypothesis is that all this noise is kind of, oh yeah, there's something on the way, what's going on, so they kind of get ready for that. You can't jump, you're bad at your job, buddy. Ugh, got me. Brawl it. Ah, jerk. Coward! Oh, there's an enemy up there. Gotcha. Whoa! A crowd favorite, ladies and gentlemen. Storm Eagle. He doesn't even flinch to his own weakness. Like a boss. Clams, you act like they don't give me weapon energy all over the place, but I'll listen to you. And we all know why. That. Coward. Get down here, Eagle. Ugh. You're done. What? Headshot. He tanked on. That is one thing about the Mega Man X1 is that they're a little bit too generous with the item drops. Ow. I don't know why I thought there was more. Ah, okay, that one got me by surprise. Jerk. Ooh, I need that. Wait, damn it. Stupid keys. Not a keys. What are they called? Baton? They're not batons. What are they called in this? I forgot. And X3 just sucks with item drops. Is this who I think it is already? Didn't we just beat one boss? Let me not assume. Oh my god! Okay. We only took out Eagle in this stage, right? Or did we take somebody else out? I don't remember. Alright, this is Rangda Bangda! the most agonizing boss in I've ever had to deal with. Forces you to wall fight. Has different forms depending on the color of his eye. And if you defeat an eye, that form of fighting is no longer available to you. So if I beat both of the eyes before I beat this thing, I'm forced into this battle forever. Rangda Bangda. Oh, I took out Shell Penguin. That's right. I forgot. Yep. I do like the remake of Rangda Bangda in X5 or 6. Good job shooting in the wrong direction, Grencye. All right. Nice. Yeah, Rangda Bangda W. Was it W? I forgot what the new symbol, what the addition on him was. Let's go X. This song just makes you know, like, business time. Love it. No information. No information. This song was probably my least favorite song in the entire game, but as I got to playing the game over and over again, I realized I like the song in a weird way, because it's like, okay, things have gotten serious, we're deep in here, everything is dangerous. Spooky Jam. This is our boy Armored Armadillo. We're gonna change the game this time, bruv. That shot came out because I let go of a charge. And now, all that wonderful armor you love so much is gone! So, even if I hit him now while he's in his invincible rolling state, he will take damage. Even from my regular buster, which is great. He's done. You know that big old fight you gave me, you punk? My turn! Ah, you got a hit. Okay. I don't think I need that. Sting Chameleon. Sting Chameleon is weak to the Boomerang Cutter. And it will knock him off his hanging tongue if you hit him. You're... Oh! What? Alright, punk. Nope, he's too high. I would have missed anyway, even if you did stay... Okay, buddy. You got a little excited, did you? I can't believe I went around him. Eat it! Please aim better. Oh, good. I tried to Hadouken the Chameleon, and he was just too high, and the one time he was on the ground, he slapped the crap out of me with his tongue, so, womp womp. Alright, whatever. Hey! That's a nice refund. How about you stop missing? There we go. Who's in here? Spark Mandrill. This is probably my favorite boss that reacts to his weakness. Because you can kind of stun lock him. I'm being asked to Hadouken him. Goodbye. You want to bring the fists? Poor guy. Did the mandrill deserve that, though? that was an accident. Fine. Oh god, it's not one of you, it's another. Go away! Who's in here? Oh, time to get revenge. This is the only boss that beat the crap out of me. All right. Our boy is weak to the rolling shield. Launch Octopus. Or as Little Gren used to call him, Lunch Octopus. Launch-topus. Octopus for lunch, yeah! Gotcha. You know what would have been a vicious thing to do in this game? Make you fight all the Robot Masters a third time in a boss rush. In the boss rush capsule room. Does this work? I don't remember. Oh god! That was a mistake! Why did he return? Don't be a jerk! I'm gonna get shot. Oh no, I'm not. I would like to take a ride on the spikes, please and thank you. No, don't run. Alright, whatever, I give up. I'm not enjoying this. You guys are jerks. Wait, I think I can go on spikes if I'm chameleon, right? Oh yeah! I forgot about that. Sick. This is Flame Mammoth. Now, you guys saw earlier that I cut off his trunk, so I don't need to do that again. Although I very much forgot that you could cut off Octopus's tentacles. I'm sad I didn't do that during the rematch. I don't know why my dash didn't come out. I was gonna get in position and give him a Hadouken, but now I guess I gotta fight him the hard way. Jump into it! Ow! I'm so glad I learned that I can quick swap back to my regular buster. I did not know that. So many years. I'm learning so many new things. I had a new experience with the boss spider. I learned that you could cut off the launch octopus tentacles. This is great. This is great. Thought I knew everything. Oh, right. What's this guy's name? I forgot. I don't even remember his weakness. I don't think I ever used his weakness as well. Oh, God. Oh, I know what his weakness was. I remember now. Ah, jerk. Is that his weakness? Well, how did I end up on his head? No, that's not his weakness. Alright, I am getting my butt kicked. I need to stop doing this. What is happening? Oh, I remember how this fight. Boomerang? Hunter Tank Boomerang? I don't know what that means. Oh, his name is Hunter Tank and he's weak to the Boomerang Cutter. Ow! Yes, he is. I remember how to fight him now. You have to, like, make him try to butt chomp down on you all the time. I'm getting my business handed to me. Alright, you violent piece of crap. Wait a minute. Does that mean that this is a tank that the hunters used to use? This tank is dope. Well, that was a very sloppy fight, but I came out on top. I remember I used to handle that so, like, easily. Why was that so rough? I don't know. Maybe I've gotten old in my time here. So far, that was the only one that kind of gave me a little bit of a problem. Oh, wait, we're already here? I thought there was another stage. Okay. So, we are here. Give me a moment. There's a lot to talk about. I didn't realize we were going to get here so quickly. If only I knew how to spell. H-I... Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Let's talk about the main man himself. Sigma. Aliases. Numerous. Refer to the forms of Sigma section for the section of the appendix. Because he's had many forms in his life. Affiliation, Mavericks. Formerly of the Maverick Hunters. Weapon, variable. Known weaknesses, variable. Does Velgado have an entry? Well, we'll get to that. Any human or Reploid born in the depths of the Maverick Wars would never believe the instigator of the strife, Sigma, began life as a strong and compassionate leader. He was really a good guy, believe it or not. But Mega Man X and Zero once served under the Tyrant. Working as a unit, they rooted out and halted dangerous behavior when Reploids began going Maverick. Sigma was built and designed by Dr. Kane, and his highly advanced systems were supposed to be immune to all viruses and glitches. But even his superior technology couldn't resist a direct injection of the Maverick virus delivered by its original vector. The infection occurred when... Whoa, that's actually where I'm supposed to stop. Sorry. The infection occurred somewhere, sometime, but we were not there for it. Sigma, where was it for... There we go. Sigma is wont to confront the hunters by himself once they are disposed of his Maverick henchmen. However, when X had his first clash with Sigma, although I was going to talk more about the... Yeah, spoilers. Sigma is wont to... When X had his first clash with Sigma, he noticed the Maverick leader worked with a friend, a robotic wolf he christened Velgauder. The fierce Candid was equipped with a ferocious mind circuit and blade-like claws, as well as the ability to spit fire and ice in difficult-to-dodge arcs. Velgauder was also hauntingly agile, capable of emulating his master's own climbing ability by leaping up walls. The wolf wasn't as proficient at climbing as Sigma, but his weapons and swift movements were more than enough to fulfill his purpose: to track and kill Reploids who betrayed Sigma's cause. Sigma unleashed Velgauder on X before deigning to fight X himself. After Velgauder's defeat, Sigma never built another animal comrade. The Maverick leader became increasingly unhinged as the wars raged on, but maybe the bond he shared with Velgauder was a faint callback to his roots as a Maverick hunter. A good hunter needs a good hound. Who does that remind me of? Yeah, right? Oh, treble. In any case, before we proceed, I'd like to take a moment to see if there's any more information we need. Right. Back to Sigma. Designed by Dr. Kane to be the most advanced Reploid to date, advanced circuitry was incorporated into the original body in order to prevent Sigma from going Maverick. This was the body with which Sigma originally led the Maverick Hunters before ultimately going Maverick himself. Armed with a beam saber, Sigma could deflect attacks with its blade as well as strike with enough power to leave a brief after image of its slash. This form of Sigma was capable of tremendous leaps. His vertical leap was high and fast enough to look like teleportation, and his horizontal wall jump could carry him from one side of a 13-meter room to the other while still gaining enough height to ascend vertically at a rapid rate. with a sudden downward strike reserved for anyone who tried to dodge beneath him. For targets out of his immediate reach, the jewel on his head could emit several energy blasts in a row. Among the weapons X had on hand at the time, this body would prove to be most susceptible to the electric spark. Alright, that out of the way. Wait. It is out of the way, but there is one more thing we need to talk about. Well, no, we don't need to talk about, but I'm going to prepare it. There we go. Alright. Let's end this. So this room is interesting. It goes straight to a boss fight and gives us these caterpillar enemies that we've only ever seen in Chameleon stage. They drop health and weapon energy. And this is so that you can rejuvenate yourself should you fall and give yourself another good long try against the final boss. I think that that's a nice little thing that the developers did so that this doesn't turn into a locked into failure situation.
Welcome! I see you've managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure.
I don't know about my Sigma voice. I've never tried to do a Sigma voice really that much. Maybe I should sharpen it. What do you think? I'll deal with that later.
He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I'll be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X.
I tripped over my mouth. Bad at this. Poor little Velgauder. Now, I believe that Velgauder has a bad reaction to being hit by the shotgun ice. But I think I can charge shot. I think I can buster shot him. I could also probably just Hadouken the dog. Or not anymore. He heard what I was saying and he made sure to stop that. Ah. Alright. Dog is giving me a little bit more trouble than I'm used to. That's because I usually use his weakness. Ah. Dog, go down! Maybe you should listen to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, since it has the clearest variant of Sigma. You're right, I should probably listen to that more often.
Excellent job, X.
I don't think I could go that deep, though. Sigma's really deep, if I remember right.
I see why Zero counted on you. You are almost as good as a hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having
I don't know why I said defeated me. That says defied me.
Defied me!
Alright, Sigma. Let's go! The Beam Saber. Okay. I'm gonna get spanked if I don't get serious. Alright. Let's handle this properly. The electric spark is indeed his weakness, and he will come back down. 1, 2... What the? I don't remember it being like that. Okay. I remember now. 1, 2, 3... I messed that up. Okay, so the thing is to bait him. And then go back up. That's right. 1, 2, 3, shoot. I missed. Well, I got him on the backside. 1, 2, 3. I just waited at top. Exactly, Colonel. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. That's how you bait him. You can always use his X4 voice. I gotta listen. I haven't listened to Sigma's voice in a long time. I listen to his Japanese voice. I love his Japanese voice. He's very reminiscent to M. Bison, though. M. Bison's Japanese voice. So once you get him into this little loop, he becomes very easy. But if you go down toe-to-toe with him, he gets very vicious, especially with that head laser. As a matter of fact, let me see if I... Yeah, see, he can block your shots and stuff. Okay, I'm sorry, I was demonstrating things, Sigma. Please forgive me. God. Jerk. Alright, buddy, I need some distance. There goes the lasers. Good. We got to see everything. Now I gotta put them down. Jerk. Just trying to show people what you're about, brother. Oh! That little stupid grin. Ah, Wolf Sigma. Wolf Sigma. Someone like Sigma isn't easily slain. So something that I wanted to mention about Sigma, the developers made it. He's a wall. Oh no, he's a wall now. Reference. I get that one. The battle, the angst, the destruction. I will make you understand the true potential of Reploids. Especially considering when they made him Ultron Sigma. That was a perfect marriage. I swear to God. But we'll talk about that later. In any case, what I wanted to say was that the developers wanted to make Sigma very, very unlikable. And they did a great job of it. And unlike Dr. Wily, who was, despite being evil, has a little bit of a lovable nature to him because he's a little crazy old man. And again, the classic series was a lot more happy-go-lucky. But this, everything is dark, and this is a truly evil entity. What better way to show how evil he is than to give him... But they gave him, like, such tenacity. He does not go down. He does not go down. In any case, Wolf Sigma. When X defeated Sigma in his original body, his head detached and joined with a large, yet incomplete wolf-like Reploid in a final bid to rid himself of the Hunter. So this Reploid body is a giant Reploid body, but it was incomplete. They were building this the entire time that he was committing his rebellion. Now, luckily we got to it before it was completed because we would have had a very large problem on our hand, no pun intended, if we didn't. Let's finish this right here, right now. I will defeat you, Sigma! It's an X line. Reploid, and a final bid to rid himself of the Hunter. The giant wolf was to be instrumental in the Maverick's designs for world conquest. Its construct was integrated into Sigma's palace itself, apparently tying its own life support functions to the main systems. Wolf Sigma was capable of emitting a rapid-fire string of electrical orbs or a stream of fire from its mouth. Each claw contained lightning emitters, which shot bolts of electricity from both the top and palm of the hands when they weren't being used to swipe and grab at foes. The spiked shoulders could open to fire off a rain of lasers, though they weren't capable of penetrating the claws. Oh, I see. So you can block him with his hands. Alternatively, they could also charge up a burst of electricity for a V-formation lightning strike. This body was resistant to most weapons, but took substantial damage from the rolling shield against its weak spot, Sigma's own head. Additionally, minor damage could be inflicted by charging the X-Buster to its 4th level and unleashing a Spiral Crush shot. If X had been able to get a shot off in peak condition, it's believed that his Hadouken could have had some effect as well. I've killed this guy with a Hadouken, but it is not fun. It's very difficult to get that shot off. Very, very difficult. They call it the Spiral Crush shot? Yeah, they do. All right. Let's get to it. Wait, we need the rolling shield. No! Double forward failure. Come on, give me a hand. Literally. Ah. Ah. Whoop. All right. Can I get a hand? You're getting a little wild over there, buddy. Okay, I'm scared. Thank you. Thanks. Ow. I wonder why he, sometimes lifts you up to his face. Is it an intimidation thing? Or does he want to be defeated? Ow! That's what I get for talking crap! I was looking at the camera! Ah, fire! You know what? I was on me. That's on me, buddy. Yep, that is a rule, Keldar. That is an absolute rule. Talk crap, get slapped. The censored version. Gimme. Ah, come on, bring it down here, you jerk. Ugh. Okay, I'm sorry. Ah! We put him down. I had another sub-tank, so I was gonna be fine.
No! It's not possible! I'm a Reploid! I can't be destroyed by you! Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have been ushered into a new age!
My Reploid brothers. X just had to take out a whole bunch of people that he used to count as friends, his co-workers, and he got to see his best friend, Zero, go down in the fight. The ending song is so good.
Oh, the emotion!
The war has ended. For now, and peace has been restored. But those who sacrificed themselves for the victory will never return. When you become Maverick, you're no longer what you were. Emotionally traumatized blue boy, I know, right? Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answers. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. Best blue boy. He's a blue man. He's a blue man, right? Farewell, Mega Man X. Until the sequel. The emotion! This was a violent and vicious war. Highway stage had Spiky, Crusher, Baldivu, Road Attackers, and B-Blader. I love this because you get to have the name of all the enemies in the game. The only other game that did this, and it was also on Super Nintendo that I can think of, was Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario World. Or whatever. At the end, you get like a cast call. And they did it for Mega Man X, which is great. Also, this song is very optimistic. It goes from night to day. It's telling you it's a new day. There's hope in the future. This is good. This is good. Gren, are you going to do Maverick Hunter X? Yes, the same way that I did Mega Man Powered Up. So it'll be at the end of the X series. And every flipping game after, since Capcom milked this guy dry. Until they stopped milking him dry, and when they did decide to give us a sequel, it was always poo-poo. They need to give up Mega Man already to somebody that actually cares. Chill Penguin! And you better believe Clamsian's gonna be really happy to see me do a Vile run. Storm Eagle. I can't help but wonder, Gran, once the Mega Man series ends, what will you do? So, when the Mega Man series ends, I would like to do other platformer games, such as Castlevania, Metroid, Sonic, any one of the other ones. I like doing platformers because they're low investment and a lot of fun, and they're usually high energy and fast-paced. But we will be doing at least one RPG because the command mission commands it. Well, you know I'll stay with you all the way. All the same. Thank you, Cyber Blaster. Sigma. Zero. If it wasn't for Zero, we wouldn't have pushed further and we wouldn't have made it past Vile. And you as Mega Man X. After all, it's from you that we get our entertainment. The RPG gods demand a sacrifice. This was a good game. So, Mega Man X, the original, I'd suggest Super Mario RPG. Super Mario RPG is amazing! That's all I gotta say. Anyway. About Mega Man X. Let's talk about Mega Man X since we are at the end, and this is what we usually do. I had a great time replaying Mega Man X. I played it a million times as a kid, and even now, the Switch one is fantastic. I haven't played it. It's still in the plastic. Look at this. Look at it. Unsealed. Sealed. Anyway, Mega Man X. I played it a million times as a kid, and even now, playing it again as an adult, for you guys, I still learned some new things, had some new experiences. That Trick Spider, never seen that before. Amazing. Base sucks, Zero's evil. Colonel is a psychopath, and nobody needs to listen to him. Base is decent, Zero was evil. He doesn't know enough about Zero. Give him a minute, He's still learning. In any case, the art design of all the Mavericks is amazing. The world building is amazing. The art in general is amazing. The music is flawless. And the game design of the X series changed the Mega Man series, like, I have no words. Having a dash changed the game. One little thing changed the game so much. Even without the robot, without the armor upgrades for X, it's still an amazing experience just because of the dash. And the weapons in X1, wall jumps too. You're right. I'm sorry, Colonel. Oh, wait a minute. What's this?
You have won a temporary victory, X. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very soon.
The MCU post-credit scene. Right? So, they gave you a post-credit scene in this game. Now, I knew about this, obviously, because I've played this game a million times, but those of you who may have been experiencing this for the first time through me might not have expected that. And that's pretty hardcore. As a kid, that was kind of scary. I was like, yo, what's up? What's up? So that's the last of it. But soon, we'll jump ahead to Mega Man X2. I can't wait to see you pull that off, Gren. You're damn right, we're going to go for X2, and it's going to be a great experience. That is not what I meant to do, but might as well. In any case, Mega Man X1 was an extremely fun experience. Having the wall jump, having the dash ability makes the game a whole new experience. We got to experience the dash in Mega Man Base, but it happened here first. Mega Man Base was obviously released a little bit after X1. And it really increases the speed of the game, your ability, the flow. It's so ridiculous how that one little thing changed so much. But that aside, the upgrades, the armor, all that bonus content, and very fun and enjoyable, and I love it. I love every bit of it. Makes you want to go back into the stages, makes you want to explore more, makes you want to, like, really get intimate with the game, and I think that everything about X1 was great. Now, is it the best X game in the series? It's very high up there, and normally I am very skeptical when people are like, oh, the original's the best, because I swear to God, Mega Man 1 was not the best Mega Man classic game ever. I'll fight anyone that thinks it is. Best X game is next. Clamsian loves X2, so I actually really do like X2, and I love X3. As a matter of fact, I felt like X2, X3, the games kept getting better and better with all the new ideas they kept coming up with and putting into the games. But you guys are going to get to see that. You'll get to see that in the coming games. Next time on Mega Monday, we spring ahead 6 months. Didn't even do my research. Cyber Blaster knows this just off the whim. Cool. So that's the last, but I can't put 6 months and take on some new foes, including a remix of The Killers of the Past. The Killers of the Past, a remix of The Killers of... We're going to talk about that. There's a lot to unpack with those things, both in-world and out of the game as well. There's a lot to unpack about those killers. But they're not killers. They're hunters. But for now, this is where the Iron Curtain closes. Yes. For now, we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys, new fans, returning fans, family, friends, guys, thank you so much for making time to come to Mega Mondays and experience this live with me. I love seeing you guys communicate in the chat. I love talking to you guys through the chat. I love having the experience. I love the whole back and forth. I love getting made fun of too, believe it or not. It's really fun. All right. I don't like doing bad, and when I do bad, you guys are supposed to call it out. All right. Say it. All right. I'm Cyber Blaster, aka Intro Man, and I'll see you all next time alongside the mighty Grencye, the king who can't truly die. Yes, sir. So next week, Mega Man X2, we're gonna have a whole new roster of Mavericks to put down, and we're gonna see what kind of bad stuff is happening in the next episode of Mega Man X. And if you liked what you saw here and you're seeing me on Twitch live, make sure you follow. You get those emotes. If you really want to support the channel, you can subscribe. Give me a heart tank. I'll love you forever. And I'm Calamity and a snarky a-hole. This was known. Yes, I do enjoy. Hey, Kevin. And if you're watching this on YouTube a week later, which I do upload these to YouTube a week later, because not everybody gets to be here live, you know? And that's okay. Some people like to watch the show on their own time, and I respect that, because I'm the same way. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're going to hit that dislike button, do me the smallest favor of just telling me why. What did you dislike? I can be a better man. I can upgrade. In any case, I'll see you guys next week on Mega Mondays. Good night, and rock on.